Hi folks, Paul Tchaikovsky here, I'm a Principal Cloud Services Black Belt at Red Hat. I'm going to demonstrate today just how easy it is to get up and running with OpenShift virtualization on Red Hat OpenShift on AWS or ROSA. Now I'm going to be showing you kind of the quickest way to get started. I'm going to mostly be using defaults. And that means some of the things, the advanced features like live migration won't be supported, but I can show off some of those more advanced things in a future video. Obviously, before deploying OpenShift virtualization, you need an OpenShift cluster, and the quickest way to do that is to get a ROSA HCP cluster or hosted control plane cluster. I already have one spun up, and so I can actually just get straight into deploying OpenShift virtualization. This is my OpenShift cluster here, but before I do anything in the OpenShift cluster, I want to switch across to the Red Hat Hybrid Cloud console and add a machine pool to my cluster. And I need to add at least one physical machine instance type in AWS in order to run virtual machines. So we'll just call it Vert. And we need something like I think it's an M5D. So let's look for that M5D. Now, fair warning, these are big machines, so they will cost some money. So just be wary of that when you're actually deploying this yourselves to try it out. So I'm just going to stick with one node because it is expensive, and we just need one for this demo. So we'll just go ahead and hit add here. And you can see here we have a second machine pool that is being worked on. So now that that's starting, we'll come across to our OpenShift and we'll go to operators and we will look at Operator Hub, and we should be able to find OpenShift virtualization right here. And we're just going to go ahead and install with all the defaults. Okay, that is our operator deployed, and it's telling us we need to also create an operand. So we'll click here, and pretty simple. We're just going to go and accept all the defaults. Okay, that appears to be done, and you can see we have a new menu item here on our console, virtualization, which tells me we're in a good place. We can also just double check that our extra machine is up. So we can do OC get nodes. And there we have 3, which you can see this one's only been alive for 3 minutes 28 seconds. So I'm going to assume that is the correct one. We can also pop down to compute, go to nodes here, and you can see this is a very large machine. So let's pop over to virtualization. We'll go to virtual machines, and we can just go ahead and hit create virtual machine, and we will say from template. You can see we actually have some templates that Red Hat has kindly provided that are ready to go. We'll pick the first available template right here, CentOS Stream 8 VM, and then we want to add an SSH key to make it easy to access. We'll go ahead and hit customize virtual machine, and then up here in scripts we can go ahead and add a SSH key. I haven't done one before. I have it copied in my clipboard, so I'll just paste it in and SSH key, and I will automatically add it to every VM I create. So with that done, we will come back to the catalog. We'll create virtual machine, and you can see here we have a name, and then it shows as provisioning. So now we'll just wait a few moments and we should have a machine that we can connect to. And it looks like our VM is running. You can see there's a tiny little VNC console there, and we have an alert. Let's have a look at that. Warning, VM cannot be evicted. Okay, so because we're using generic storage, live migration is unavailable, therefore we couldn't move it to another node. That's fine, we're aware of that. Next, let's show the web console here. So if we wanted to log in like that, we could, but we don't really want to. Instead, we can use a CLI called virtcuddle to SSH in. And there you go. We have a SSH console inside of our VM. The host name that matches up here. If we wanted this to be a web server, we could run the install HTTP or Nginx or whatever, and we'd be off at the races. So anyway, yeah, that is deploying OpenShift virtualization on Red Hat OpenShift service on AWS. Thanks for watching.